constantly in awe of the magnitude of the application of hands-on healing. Many athletes have been attracted to this technique. Hands-on healing combined with my expertise in yoga offers the athlete a unique package: increased mobility, optimal performance, and a reduction in injuries is frequently seen with a combination of these two interventions. I do have a distinct passion for basketball players, and we seem to be a good match. Their sensitivity really responds very well to this combination.
The Cavs open the 92-93 CBA season a week from tomorrow night at the Myriad. The Cavs made the playoffs, as you know, last year, hoping for even more this season. To help that cause, they are using some new ways to get ready. Rich Lenz with the story.
We're going to do the sitting squat.
If it's good enough for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, it's good enough for the cavalry. Yoga applied to pre-practice and pre-game warm-ups. Jabbar swears it prolonged his career, and that's testimony enough for these guys.
It's my first time using the yoga, and as far as getting loose, it's a different experience. It's more relaxing and concentrating on the muscles that you really need to loosen up, and I think it really works.
Relax into the stretch.
Dr. Gloria Kaye hails from Santa Barbara, California. She's been teaching yoga for 24 years. She says professional athletes make excellent students.
They're more responsive, more conscious of their bodies, more understanding what I'm saying when I'm saying it. I arrived on Friday. We did our first class on Saturday, and they didn't look very well. And about 3 days later, they were really starting to look hot.
Forgive me for speaking softly, but we are in the middle of a session here. And if you're expecting the guys to be down in the lotus position reciting a mantra, well, this isn't really what it's all about. It's more of a stretching exercise. And Henry Bibby says it won't only get the guys loose, but it could help prevent injuries.
If someone can help us prevent injuries, then that's something I'm looking at. So she came in, and she's done an excellent job with that, and it's something new. It's something that I want to be open for to improve the team.
Dr. Kaye is heading back to California on Saturday, but she hopes her techniques stay behind and help the Cavs stay healthy and successful throughout the coming season. Rich Lenz, Sportsline 9.
An athlete who has supported my work is Rick Barry. Rick and I, over a period of 2 days, worked for approximately 3 hours on a long-standing knee injury, which was much improved after our sessions. He had these words of support. Quote, "In life there are many strange mysteries. I can't explain them, but Gloria Kaye has a gift. Her techniques worked for me, and I recommend you give it a try. In the sessions I had with her, I experienced immediate relief from the soreness of my arthritic condition." Rick Barry is a member of the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Working on Rick Barry's tendinitis, and we've just worked for about 45 minutes on some other complaints that we had. Do you have any comments?
No, all I know is I felt relaxed, fell asleep.
Fell asleep.
Just like Clifford did.
I was feeling very lonely there.
The only thing, I'll say something. The only thing that's interesting is the other time that Gloria worked with me was with my knee, and I have no cartilage in my knee, and my knee really was giving me a lot of problems, and I had actually gotten to the point where I stopped doing any running on it, and then actually Gloria worked on my knee, and normally my knee bothers me for a while, and after working on it, it felt really good. And I was able to still continue to do some running and working out. My knee really hasn't been a big problem.
See if this has changed at all. We've just been working for about 5 minutes.
It doesn't have the sharp pain that I had in there before.
No sharp pain?
No, this thing has been chronic for me though. In fact, when we were together and doing stuff, I forgot to mention this thing because I was so worried about my knee. I forgot to talk about this problem here, which is a tendon thing. But hopefully I'll be able to get some other sessions and do something, because if I can get this thing well, then I know you really can do something. Okay. Nothing's helped this.
All right. We'll just do another minute. That's all right.
Sure.
And so I was working on Rick's back. We'll check that out. Again, looking at the imbalances and trying to make those corrections using a very, very light touch.
You know what's interesting is that Gloria talked to me about trying to have these cross problems that are existing there just by her doing, feeling me there. The irony, not the irony, but the coincidence is that I just had somebody who was involved with therapy working on my back, and they told me the same thing that she said, just by feeling, just putting her hand on my back without doing anything. The same thing that this lady told me, the same thing that our team chiropractor told me. It was the exact same thing, this cross...
It's a transverse effect.
Yeah, something.
Oh, it's much better. Oh, it's much better.
I feel a lot
Yeah.
looser.
What we were seeing before was an over-energy here and over-energy here. Deficit here and a deficit here. And it's really corrected quite a bit. And that's much better. So there's an evenness here that we didn't have before. Oh, excellent. Now, can you check that out? Can you look at that?
Well, I don't have the stiffness that I had before, which is good. Hello.